What's up, pro player? What's good? Damn. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. What the fuck is that? Change the color of this shit.
Depot. Ayer sabíamos que venían al sur, depende viendo la ruta que ellos tomaron, se estacionaron en el Home Depot. Home Depot les dio el permiso de estacionarse. Todas las unidades que miraron ayer, ¿se acuerdan aquella caravana? Porque ¿dónde pudieron haberse estacionado? Más que allá. Allá en el Home Depot, allá dejaron sus unidades, ¿se acuerdan? Fueron a un hotel a descansar los bebés y tempranito, a las 7:40 ya estaban ingresando aquí a este lugar. Ahorita ya bajaron a uno. Estamos en Los Ángeles, California. Esto es la ciudad de Paramount. La ciudad de Paramount a unos 22 minutos de la ciudad de del centro de Los Ángeles, a 22 minutos. Ahorita ya bajaron a uno, pero aquí no han dejado sacar los carros de que están aquí, que los que ingresaron a esta propiedad, que están en la Londra y la Olympic. Se los comento nuevamente, miren, aquí sí se pusieron como más duros, porque lograron ver rápido empezaron a compartir. Vean, este es el edificio.
Get some on no sleep. You know, I was talking to somebody on the phone and they was like, "You sound like you tired." I said, "I guess so. I don't really feel like. I mean, I am gonna go to sleep early because I gotta hit the road early this morning. But I don't know. Now I haven't had much sleep. I've been up. After I got off of here last night, I think I played the game and watched TV. I didn't go to bed till like 1:30. Then I got up about 8 o'clock. And I don't know what the hell I was doing. I think I started cleaning up. No, I haven't had much sleep. I don't know if I sound like it. I need to start drinking Red Bulls and stuff. Then I can come on here real loud and obnoxious. No, I don't need to do that. I have been thinking about drinking that coffee. What's that shit? Because that's what everybody's doing now. They keep getting that fucking coffee. Like it's this place called Dutch Brothers. What's this? It's one right by my house over here called damn, what is this shit? Seven Brew Coffee. Seven Brew. They got a bunch of other little coffee shops. I don't know. I was thinking about getting on that little coffee kick and seeing what they're talking about. Because it seems like everybody who be on it, they just be talking. They mouth go 100 miles an hour. They got all kind of energy. And they always got that damn a cup of coffee. Like, yeah, it's good, man. I get this, I get the extra shots and this and that. It's time for some more glasses, man. I think I don't even want no more glasses. I think I just want to get some new lenses. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to just get some more lenses. I like my glasses. Say don't drink that much. I'm going to make my heart explode. Yeah, I should probably leave it alone. I was thinking about trying it, though. I really was. Give me some of that coffee. Sipping coffee. Said Devin the dude. Devin the dude, boy. He wasn't talking about drinking coffee, though. What's been going on with you, man? Sipping coffee. It's a bunch of these damn videos. Reset. We need ice in Florida. Shit. Damn sure do. This shit need to be everywhere, JK. We need ice everywhere. I don't know what make these people feel entitled the way that they do. You got folks going out there standing in the way, giving them resistance. You just can't be in this country just because you just think that you can. Like, I don't understand that shit. These people, they just cross the border and just feel like they just entitled to this. And then you got goofy people out here trying to keep them from getting arrested. Like, what the fuck? They just broke the law. I like how it's usually people who don't live in these border states. It's either the people who don't live in the border states or it's people who have relatives that's fucking illegals. I agree. He needs to put martial law in office. He need to. They need to crack down on this shit. You cannot be over here. That shit is crazy. Just cross the border. And then you just get to stay. Or you can just come over here and just do whatever you want to do. Nobody can say nothing to you. Y'all need to leave them people alone. Why? They just broke the law. It's bad enough our government sits up here and gives them all of these little benefits that they don't deserve. That shit is crazy. I'm not getting it. People cannot just be over here just because you think that you can. They in these other third world countries, and they just wake up one day and say, oh, well, my country is so fucked up. You know what? I'm going to go to America. Am I going to try to go in the right way? No, I ain't got time for that. I'm just going to go. Everybody pack your stuff up. We're going to America. They owe us. Then we're going to get over there and feel entitled and tell everybody else they need to shut up and mind their own business. What are y'all doing? You got folks up here crying about what's going on. What did they do wrong? What crime did they commit? Crossing the border. What the fuck? It's not a crime. What did Jasmine Crockett say? It's not a crime to come over here illegally. You damn fool. It is a crime to come over here illegally. Think about what you just said. They feel so entitled. I mean, you know what? They need to start asking people who did it the legal way if they like it. Because they'll tell you, they don't like that shit. They'll tell you, I had to go through the process. It took me 15 years, a bunch of paperwork, fees. They'll tell you. But you got all these other folks. What did they do wrong? Why can't they be here? Look at this shit. Like
Going on right now, LA looks like a war zone right now as ICE agents clash with protesters. Hey, let me know how you feel about this. Should they be deporting these people or should they let them stay in America?
They should be deported. That's not even within question. They should be definitely deported. And those people should be shot. You sitting up here throwing rocks in somebody's car. You could kill somebody. What's up, JK? You could kill somebody. Now, when these ICE officers start using deadly force back, then everybody gonna feel like, why are they doing this? This is excessive. Well, y'all done set up here through bricks at them. Y'all stopping and impeding their work, what they supposed to be do, the job that they was hired to do. Y'all threatening them, locking them inside of buildings, cutting them off, standing in front of cars. I don't have no sympathy for them. They need to be shot. I don't know why these. I agree with JK. They need to input martial law on this shit. No, you cannot be here. Get your ass up out of here. Go home. Go back to where you come from. There's nothing wrong with saying that. You don't belong in this country. And then you got folks on TV that's trying to equate black Americans to immigrants. Black Americans are not immigrants, okay? Slavery does not make us immigrants. So when they say that bullshit, they can cut that out too. We are not immigrants. We are Americans and have been Americans for hundreds of years. We actually got the status with the 14th Amendment, but we've been here. So for all of these people to equate us to immigrants, they need to shut the up because we're not. Never will be, never have been. Look at that, stopping a damn bus. Walking in front of a freaking bus, bro. This is the bullshit that's going on in California right now as we speak. Home Depot, no migrant workers. Of course, they don't need to be there. Just hanging out at Home Depots. And y'all wonder why our wages are low. Because you got Americans who own these businesses, these construction sites, picking these motherfuckers up, paying them nothing to come do the work. And y'all are co-signing this. And you wonder why y'all getting paid shit. Y'all doing this to your own detriment. This is going against everything that you stand for and everything that you want. So it doesn't even make sense for people to sit up here and just co-sign it. And y'all act like y'all doing something admirable. But you're not. Y'all not even patriotic. These people hate this country. We actually have people in this country that hate this country. I honestly feel like this. If you hate this country, you can get the fuck out too. Oh, you're an American? You hate this country? Okay, let's see where we can send you to. Let's find a country that'll take you in and see if you like it over there better. Because I guarantee you, most people who do this bullshit, they wouldn't want to live nowhere else. I promise you that. Charles say those Cubans are not playing with y'all anymore, though. They're throwing dirt, rocks, and chicken eggs. Yeah, they tripping. They need to be picked up, bro. They need to be shot. You can't be throwing shit at those people. Bricks through windows, that shit will kill somebody. I can't wait till they start firing on these motherfuckers. Because I won't have no pity, no sympathy. I will not even give the slightest of a fuck. But you know they will on TV, mainstream media, MSNBC. See, they don't care about these officers being put in danger. They don't care about that. They're not going to talk about that. But once these officers start using some type of force against them, then they'll start, oh, why are they doing this to them? Start having pundits on TV. Don't y'all think this is egregious? They're shooting beanbags at them, macing them, arresting them. What do y'all think about this? I think it's just fine. I'm ready for them to start using the deadly force. This shit will stop. The people who doing this shit too, they need to start rounding them up, checking their IDs, say, okay, you might be illegal. Because you up here acting a fool. Let's go on and get you up out of here. This ain't no fucking third world country where you just cause a bunch of chaos, just come in the streets and just cause chaos and shoot people and do all kind of debaucherous activities and all kind of bullshit that you're used to doing in your country. You can't do that over here. It was just 3 young immigrants. One of them was like 13 or 14. Oh, I think one of them was like 13 or 14. Another one was like 16. I think the other one may have been 17. They just pulled up on this black woman and just shot her. And after they shot her in the car, they robbed her. That's third world country shit. And they were all illegal. And people are advocating for these people to just be here. No. They're going to turn this shit into a third world country and nobody cares. People think this shit funny. Like, well, I don't see why they can't be here. Bitch, I live in Texas. I'm telling you, you don't want this shit. Ask the people who left California. They'll tell you all the time. And you know how I know? Because once again, I live in Texas. It's tons of Californians that have moved to Texas. And they will tell you they are sick of it. They've been sick of it. They just got tired of dealing with the state because the state didn't care. The state was welcoming these people. That's why I was so glad when Abbott started shipping their asses to Chicago and these other sanctuary cities. Then they found out how big of an issue it was. But you got the Chicago mayor trying to act like it's not a big deal. But he knows it is because they in a deficit. It didn't cost that damn city so much money. The state of Illinois, my bad. It didn't cost them so much money, especially Chicago. They fucked. What's up, music lovers? It didn't cost these people so much money. I think they were, is it $1 trillion in debt? How much debt is Chicago in? Maybe $1 billion. from aiding these illegal immigrants. Oh my God. Chicago's debt, including unfunded pension liabilities, is substantial, reaching $29 billion in general debt and an additional $37 billion in unfunded pension liabilities. This puts the city's total debt at roughly $66 billion. That's $41,100 per taxpayer. Yeah, the whole country's in debt, but this shit is egregious. They don't need to be in that much debt. Not Chicago. They took on all of these damn. They took on all of these illegal immigrants, man, and they was pushing programs out of black communities and other low-income communities and giving it to these illegal immigrants, which is crazy to me. How do you forget about your own people? Your own people come first. I mean, I don't like hate these people, but damn, this is our country. This is America first. We can't stand for no shit like this. People who try to wiggle their way out of this or make excuses for these people, I don't understand you at all. Charles says, I don't think they should be here either way. I don't think martial law is the answer, and we should handle it with civility because we're a civilized nation, not a third world country. I get it, but my opinion, I think we need martial law. This shit is out of control. You can only be so civil, bro. We trying to protect our citizens and protect our country, protect our borders, and you got idiots like this shutting down ICE and other government officials from doing their jobs. I think people just hear the word martial law and they kind of get scared. They think they finna just start coming into your house. I don't think that's gonna happen. If that was the case, they would have done that a long time ago. They're not gonna go that far. For one, everybody got guns. You know what type of uproar that would cause if they would just have martial law and start busting in people's houses and just, this shit would never happen, bro. Music lovers say they need to get the fuck out the country. The disrespect and arrogance will not be tolerated. Exactly. They feel entitled to this country. Everybody who comes here just feels entitled. Like I said earlier, they just wake up and they just decide, oh, I'm going to America. Yeah, I don't like my country no more. I'm tired. Yeah, I don't like what's going on. I'm going to go over to America. No, I'm not going to do the proper paperwork. I'm not going to ask for asylum or, see what I got to do to become a citizen. I'm just going to cross the border. I'm going to get me a coyote, or I'm going to find somewhere to enter, or I get a visa. I just go over there and overstay. I just won't never go back home. I'll just say I'm on vacation and then I'll never leave. I'll buy me a house, get an apartment, find me a little job. That's the bullshit that's going on. I don't care. They don't get no sympathy from me. Never have, never will. Shit, even when I was on the liberal shit, I was still thinking like, these people don't need to just be coming over here like this. And think about this. Our government officials, look at even the government officials in California. Look how much they cape for illegal immigrants when we have a lot of issues with our own citizens that they won't even speak up for. Does that not bother people? Yeah, the National Guard will be deployed soon. Fuck around and find out. I can't wait. Because I'm telling you, like the guy who's sitting up here with his helmet on, hiding his face, throwing these bricks, probably an illegal. This is third world country shit, man. And the law enforcement is really being lenient because, in my opinion, I think they could start firing on some of these people. They putting these people in danger. You right. We can't get shit and we pay taxes. They'll tell you we don't got the money for it. We in debt. And then they'll fund a whole program for illegal immigrants to get housing and food vouchers and rent assistance and you got homeless veterans living on the street. Somebody who fought for this country can't get shit. They got to wait in line. They got to wait for months for health care. And then an illegal immigrant who hasn't put no skin in the game could just start getting stuff. It's crazy. We live in a society that's ass backwards. All of this shit is ass backwards. People have no respect for this country. I think some of this shit is going to have to get to the point where we can't be civil just so people can recognize that, nah, y'all going to have to start showing some respect to America. You're not finna just come over here willy-nilly and try to bring your culture and all of that shit over. You can't do that. When you go to other countries, you're supposed to assimilate to them. You're not supposed to try to come over there and make people do what you want them to do. Like you see those people in, what is it, the UK? The damn Muslims. They'll get on what was that? It was some church or something. They took the rugs out and started praying on the lawn of the church. Like, I don't have a problem with being a Muslim, but damn, that's disrespectful. Now, if somebody did that at a mosque, you was a Christian, you went and did something at a mosque, they'd be talking about killing you. People want you to respect their shit, but they don't want to respect your shit. That's ass backwards. You're right, it's a disgrace how they treat our vets. Exactly. It's really beyond a disgrace how they treat our vets. When you hear about so many of these people and you see them on the side of the road and they got their army hat or they tell you they're a veteran and you like, this dude is over here suffering. And it's an illegal immigrant somewhere right now in the house with a refrigerator full of groceries and don't work. And the ones who do work, like I said, they undercutting our pay. They sit up here at these Home Depots. Some American business owner is picking their ass up, giving them work, and then want you to work for the same wage that they giving them. And y'all to go out here, no, we need the illegal immigrants to come over here. Y'all don't need to stop them. To your own detriment. Cool. Sweden and Denmark have been kicking them out. Good for them. Good for them. They need to start, that's what we need to start doing. Taking their ass right back to the border and dropping them off and telling them if you come back over here, we're going to throw your ass in jail. If you want to be over here so bad, we'll get you some soup and a bunk bed, and you can sit your ass in there. And then when we get through with you, we're going to take your ass right back to the border and drop your ass off again. And if you come back, we're going to put your ass right back in here with this bunk and this soup, and you're going to keep doing that. That's what we're going to do. But you ain't going to just come over here and set up shop. So they want them out so bad that some European countries are paying them to get out. Yeah, I heard that. They paying them to get out. I wouldn't even pay them, but I get them. I get it. I get it that they paying them, but I wouldn't even pay them some bitches. I'll kick your ass out. Man, if I was one of these countries that didn't have the same kind of laws that we have over here, I would fucking have the equivalent of ICE round your ass up. I don't care where you at. You ain't finna go back to the house and get your belongings. You finna get the fuck up out of here. You're right. They know Americans will not work for crumbs. That's why they do this shit. That's why these businesses need to be held accountable as well. All of these businesses that be hiring these illegals, they need to get in trouble as well. Not just the illegal immigrants, but yes, these employers need to be held accountable too. You say we more ruthless. They need to start acting like it. See, they just get shamed. It's that whole shaming thing. Because once we really start putting our foot down, then you'll have other places and countries like, what America is doing is wrong. Yeah, but this ain't your fucking country either. You see, when it's happening to them, they want it stopped. But when they see us doing it, it's like we supposed to set an example. Well, we're not setting no example. The only example that we're going to be setting is to ship your ass out of here. Drop you off somewhere. No food, whatever you got on your back, that's what you're going to leave with. That's what I would do. Folks up here crying, my dad's been here 20 years and he's getting deported. Your dad been here 20 years and didn't know he was illegal? Too bad. He got to go. That means he had 20 years to get his shit together. He didn't do it. He was up here coasting. And you're not as much of as an American as I am. Stop saying that shit too. I've been here 20 years. I'm just as much as an American as you. No, you're not. I'm a third generation. Okay, you still not the equivalent to me. My lineage goes back generations in this country. I'm not an African either. I'm not an immigrant. Your roots go back to Africa. Yeah, they may go back to Africa, but I'm not an African. Shit crazy. What about all these Europeans and all these different countries? They don't be like, "Oh, I'm from such and such and such." No, they just I'm Canadian. I'm Russian. I'm Swedish. Well, your roots is this. No, they're not gonna say that. But everybody else got to be from where they know black people that come from Africa. Oh, you really an immigrant? I'm not a fucking immigrant. They want all the rewards, but didn't put in on our struggles and pain. Exactly. That shit crazy. They want everything that we get. Everybody want to attach themselves to black Americans too. Any type of issue, they want to attach it to black Americans. We going through the same struggle. Y'all need to fight for us. No, we don't. And we are not facing the same struggle as y'all are. We have a totally different struggle. It's not the same. Say, hell, we tried to pay him to get out with the paying of $1,000 of self-deport report. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Donald Trump then gave him the app. Go on self-deport. Go back. Get your money. Come back in here legally. Try it again. And when you do it the right way and all this shit pop off, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You can freely get up, clock in at your job, go get you something to eat, go back to the house. You ain't got to worry about ICE kicking in your door because you good. We know black. Yep, they always say, we know black. They're not black. I'm not black. I ain't African. I ain't no immigrant. Stop saying that. Shit is crazy to me, dog. You can't equate everything to a black American struggle. It's impossible. You had some black folks who was already here in this country. You had others who was brought over here as slaves. Y'all just walked across the border. That's not the same. That is not the same. And why don't y'all just stay in your own countries and fix them? How is y'all struggles like ours? We haven't left. Black people in this country, black Americans, have not left. We just stood and fought. Whatever the issue was, civil rights, whatever. We just said, fuck it, man. We got to get out of here. Let's go to Mexico. And y'all know damn well if they would have did that back then, they'd have kicked their asses up out of there. Look at all these black people crossing the border. Oh, no. We need to petition the American government. Y'all got to do something about all these black folks coming over here. They can't be over here. It's too many of them coming across the border. Fuck out of here, man. They cowards. You're right. They're not going to get no sympathy from me. I mean, it's just tons of videos I've been seeing about these riots. Look, the crowd's blocking them from doing their job. That is illegal. You can't stop officers from doing their job just because you don't like it. That's not how this country works. Look at this fool. And he gonna get his ass ran over. Oh, I gotta reset it.
Whatever federal authorities they were, and notice how this person continued to stay in front, and the officer did not slow. No officer came out and tried to get this out. I wouldn't have slowed down either. And then watch as the person in front falls and hits his head on the ground, and that just seemed like it was an injury.
That's your own fault.
These agents then moved aside and then immediately took off.
Absolutely.
And we watched
exactly what they
these agents almost as if it was a chase. They got together in the caravan, and we watched as those agencies or those three vans went to the Roybal federal building.
What they say, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. He got a stupid prize. He knew what the consequences could be getting in front of a car like that. You might get your ass run over. You might fall down and bump your head. You can't get mad at somebody else and blame them. There wasn't no excessive nothing. You did it to yourself. Mexico was mad when Donald Trump sent all those. What flag is that? To their country. They started complaining about not being able to afford it, but we can. Yeah. They gonna say they can't afford it. Y'all the ones, look, don't they come from like South America? Oh, Venezuela, okay. They come from South America. All of these people pass through Mexico, and Mexico don't even stop them. And then when Donald Trump got mad at them about it and pointed it out, which is something that's very obvious, they have a damn fit. Bro, if it was a migration where people was coming from Canada and said they didn't want to live in Canada no more, and they was just driving through America, going straight to Mexico because maybe they didn't want to be in America, and we didn't stop them, they would have a fucking fit. So how can they just let people just cross the border, get right up on our border and not do nothing? What the fuck is that, man? And everything that Trump said was true. These people be letting criminals out, all kind of terrible people, letting them come over here. They know exactly what they doing. They trying to clean up their country on our backs. They letting all of these criminals come over here. These ain't just everyday average people. Some of them are. But it's a lot of criminals coming over here. Why they think we stupid. And people try to make it seem like Donald Trump was stupid or he just made it up. He is crazy, but he's not as crazy as they try to make him out to be. He really be saying common sense shit, but it's just because it's Donald Trump that nobody wants to hear it. Because they hate the man so much. It's just like the whole fact that they act like everybody on the conservative side is so evil and bad and everybody on the liberal side is so good. Well, you got to be a fool to think that this shit ain't happening on both sides. You got to be some kind of special type of individual to think some shit like that. Just because you vote for one side, you think it's all good over there. That is stupid. Like they think all the white supremacists are Republicans. You don't think it's some white supremacists that's Democrats? They really be believing that shit. They really believe shit like that. Then they say we brainwashed. Okay. I guess I'm brainwashed. Charles says we took the immigrants to Mexico and said, you don't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. Yeah. For real. Y'all got to go home, man. You can't be here. They just don't like it because Donald Trump, he's actually the one that's putting his foot down. See, the Democrats that get up there and lie about it. Oh, yeah, the border is secure. Border crossings have went down under us. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. It went up under Biden. Now they starting to find out he probably didn't know a lot of that shit was even going on. He's impulsive and can't control him. Yeah. That's why that's right, Miss. That's why they hate him, bro. They can't help it. He's impulsive. And they can't control him. That's right. You can't control him, so you're gonna lose your shit about him. Okay. Since we can't control him, we'll just keep making up a bunch of shit and just keep saying he's crazy. Okay. All this shit about these immigrants is totally true. He's not lying. Like I'm saying, they just feel so entitled. They just feel like, well, that's our country now. I'm just going to pack my shit up and go across the border, which is bullshit.
People detained at numerous locations all across the city. Federal agents out in force.
We have live team coverage. Let's first go to KTLA 5's Alina Abovian. She is live at one of those locations.
How black folks said, both of them. Both of them. Shit. You can like whatever side, but both of them.
Near downtown Los Angeles. Alina?
Hi there, guys. Yeah, so much going on here. We just saw the president of a union being wheeled out of this building here. This is Ambiance Apparel. It is a manufacturing business. He was in a wheelchair. We don't know if he was injured. We're hearing reports that he was possibly pepper sprayed earlier. Again, we're waiting to confirm that, but his name is David Huerta. He is the president of the SEIU USWW. I believe that is the janitors union. Isa, would you tell us what you know about what's been happening here this morning, how the president of this union is involved? Why do you think he's also being detained? What can you tell us?
Sure. There are multiple immigration raids by different federal agencies. Here at this one, we spotted FBI, DEA, HSI. This is a manufacturing company with multiple locations. At this particular location, as you can see, many activists have shown up because they heard about a raid. Maybe some workers might be affected by this. We don't know how many. And earlier, there was a problem here because there's so many activists that they actually arrested and took a union president, David Huerta from SEIU, USWW, the janitors union.
All right, thank you so much, Elsa. We appreciate that. Now, as you can see, emotions are very high here. We have the LAPD. They're standing right outside this building. As Elsa mentioned, raids did happen here earlier this morning. We do not know the nature of these raids. We don't know how many people were taken by the detainees who were out here earlier, but we do know that people on the other side of this, people who are supporting are out here and very emotional. They don't want these raids to be happening here. This is one of several happening in Southern California this morning. Let's go take a look at this video. We had a raid earlier this morning also here in downtown Los Angeles. Again, the details of that still pretty murky at this point. We don't know exactly how many people were taken into custody, where they've been taken, and how loved ones can get in touch with them. But we do know another raid, a pretty significant one, also happened this morning, and this was at a Home Depot in Westlake. It was earlier this morning. Homeland Security agents were detaining the multiple people outside that Home Depot.
Look at that shit. See, they don't even be treating them like they like criminals, bro. They just arrest them, take them to the facility, and get ready to process them so they can go back to their countries. They act like they finna get in there and start beating them up. Bro, you over here illegally. What don't you understand about that? Jesus. Just don't make no sense. What is this one? Look at this shit right here. This fool riding around in America, say ice, Mila Pela, with a damn Mexican flag. Go back to Mexico. You got the damn flag. You love the country. Go back. That's what I don't get. They come over here and wave all these flags. Well, if you love these places so much, why did you leave? You said, I'm a Mexican. I'm a proud Mexican. Go back. Go fix it. You love the country. Go fix it. Make it a better place. No, me no want to do that. Me want to stay here in America. I want free shit, man. They give these immigrants too much latitude. That's why they behave this way. Yeah. They haven't put their foot on their neck enough. That's why I'm telling you, I can't wait till they start using bean bags, and the force just gets more and more excessive when it comes to these people that's trying to stop these ICE agents from doing their job. I can't wait. You're right. It should be illegal to come over here and wave your flag, man. If you can't be over here and love this country, you got to go. How you going to be in a country that you hate? Why would you be in a country that you hate? Why would you come to a country that you hate? Shit don't make no sense to me. None. Yep. Say dogs too. Yeah, they can all go. All of them. Look, so you got people putting up locations and hotlines, informing these people where the ice raid's gonna be at. All kind of just foolish shit. One dude said he saw it on Reddit. That's why he got to the ice raids. Says ICE is all over SoCal right now. ICE in full military gear. So what?
Was just a few hours after the mass immigration raids. Chris Christie is live in Air 7 with the latest. Chris.
That's right, Giovanna. It's a major protest going on about 2 hours now. Close to 1,000 people now wrapping around the detention facility between Alameda and Los Angeles Street. They started on the front steps of the federal building at 300 Los Angeles, now marching down Aliso. In the lead there is that cattle truck leading the pack as they make the turn onto Alameda Street. The strategy here is to basically encircle the detention facility, which is that building right there, where we understand there are actually some people inside of the building.
I'm Giovanna Lotta. You're taking a live look at
To my ICE agents completely unhinged. How? How the ICE agents unhinged? See, I knew this how they spin the narrative. The ICE agents are unhinged. But we just seen a damn video with them throwing freaking rocks. Oh, y'all didn't even see that. We just seen a damn video of them throwing freaking rocks at ICE agents' vehicles. But the ICE agents are unhinged. Fuck you! You're right, Tom is not playing with these immigrants. He did. He told them. He's so right. He told them a year ago. I was going to play it. But he told them a year ago, bro. They didn't listen. Families can be deported. Yep, that's what he said. That was a GIF, I mean. He told them that. Anti-ICE protesters. Are they unhinged? Is this unhinged? Setting cars and shit on fire? But the ICE agents are unhinged. Look like the protesters are unhinged to me. Just set a damn car on fire in the middle of traffic. Okay. Is this unhinged? These are ICE agents right here doing this shit? Wow, ICE agents are unhinged. You need to get the fuck back. Acting a fool, you get arrested. Lock up. Go home. Get out of here. Throwing rocks. ICE agents are unhinged. Throwing rocks at the cars. Couldn't have been me. If they say you can use deadly force and you throw a rock at my car, I'll fire your ass up. Kill somebody with your big ass rocks, bro. And driving like that at that speed, that shit come through the glass and hit you in the face. Look at this. Those are the ICE agents, though. They unhinged. Not the protesters, the ICE agents. Yeah, they worse than when the Lakers win. Yep. I'm hearing people speaking Spanish. Yep. telling you, these are illegals doing this shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. These are illegals doing this. I think what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Just hide him. Just hide him permanently. We'll never see him again, y'all. Don't worry about him. You'll never see him again. I tried to not do it. I'm not gonna play his game. I just hide him forever. That way he can type and whatever, but he not gonna be seen on this channel. So he'll have to contact y'all through y'all own page, but he won't be seen over here. He's gone. ICE has started doing raids in Los Angeles. Trump's thugs caught on chilling video. Really? You say you've never been happy to be living in Georgia in your life? Do they have a lot of Mexicans down there, bro? Because I heard they starting to come to Georgia. I don't know what part of Georgia that you in, but I heard that they starting to, like, pop up over there. That's what somebody was saying to me in a space one day. Let me see some. Yes. Damn, they says Border Patrol, they now airdropping tactical gear by helicopter to support the agents on the ground. Uh-oh. It's about to get real, y'all. It's about to get real. It's about to get real, y'all. Let's see what they talking about.
Another vantage point. And again, we don't really have a whole lot of context as to what exactly this is. We just know that we've been watching what appear to be law enforcement officials unloading gear from now a second chopper. We've seen now 2 choppers landing.
You say they slowly migrating to Georgia too?
Off of these
so that's what I've been hearing.
And you see there the police, I believe
that's what I've been hearing,
Border
bro.
Patrol police.
Because they came out with a report or something saying that it's not as many black people.
Well,
they said it was Atlanta. I'll take that back.
Yeah,
Customs it was a report about Atlanta. It's not as black as it used to be.
It says there on the chopper. So
hang on for
this is the CBP chopper. We're going to work in the realm of speculation here, but more than likely what's happening here is they're dropping off some resources. We don't know what, but it's possible that we're looking at, this has already been, we don't know how. Another vantage point. And again, we don't really have a whole lot of context as to what exactly this is. We just know that we've been watching what appear to be law enforcement officials unloading gear from now a second chopper. We've seen now 2 choppers landing. They're taking some sort of gear off of these choppers. And you see there the police, I believe this is Border Patrol police. Looks like the same uniforms that we saw them wearing earlier in the day. Yeah, Customs and Border Protection.
Charles, we got some Mexicans, but they stay. Let me cut this off. We have some Mexicans, but they stay to themselves and don't really bother anybody. Okay. I don't know why I always gotta reset that shit for. Why it just freezes up. I told they wasn't gonna play around with these fools for too long. SWAT, National Guard, etc. Yep. They getting sick of this shit. They getting sick of it, bro. They getting sick of it. It's become too much. Oh, they is gearing up. They deploy elite Border Patrol units. Look, throwing shit. Waving a damn Mexican flag. Go back. It is not a terrorist organization, bitch. What? Bitch, you not welcome. The fuck? The fuck is wrong with these people? Fuck is wrong with these people, bro? You are not welcome here. Y'all a terrorist organization. That is not a terrorist organization. You don't even know what the fuck a terrorist organization is. Terrorist organizations will slaughter you. You think they're going to hold back like Border Patrol is, DHS, ICE? You think they're going to hold back? Terrorist groups will murder you. They don't give a fuck what you got going on. They would have just started shooting into the crowd. That's a terrorist organization. Terrorist organizations don't shoot tear gas and stand back. Jesus Christ. SoCal has created a mess with these entitled immigrants. Yeah. They just entitled. They feel like they owed something. You're not owed anything. Nobody owes you anything. You don't get to just be here just because. What the fuck? Like, you really think that you just owed something? Somebody should just give you something? No. Newsome should be in prison too. Yeah. You see how he trying to play it now? Now he trying to play like he in the middle. See, and that's the bullshit. Now he done fucked the state up. Now he gonna try to act like he in the middle, try to kind of distance himself from it, just so he can be the president. So that tells you alone that he didn't even care. He was just doing anything just to be president. Whatever he thought was the way to go to be president, that's what he's doing. He saw, damn, I went too far left. Okay, let me do a podcast and act like I'm in the center. Let me act like, yeah, I want to talk to some Republicans. I want to talk to some conservatives. Yeah, I have a couple of conservative ways about me. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to play the game. It ain't going to work. You're right. It's not going to work. He a piece of shit. It is not going to work. Can't run game like that, like people don't know what you're doing. I don't see how any politician from California could think that they could win the presidency. I don't see how they could think that. Coming from that state, I think what they think is they're going to get a lot of votes from California and some other liberal places, but the overall is not going to do anything for you, just like in the election. Kamala got blowed out. And she almost lost California. I wonder, can I put that map up here again where I can show y'all. Maybe I can just Google it. Yeah, here you go, right here. Look at that shit. I almost lost California. Look how many counties in California blew up. Is this shit getting smaller? Oh, I was finna say. Look how the counties in California. Look at that. The ones that saved them was probably like LA County. Because that's where the majority of the people were. Look at Texas. You look at these states. He destroyed the blue wall. Look at that shit. The whole country is damn near red. But the Democrats don't seem to understand that they got these bad policies that nobody likes. They are still going with the bullshit. You say, I know this is stupid to ask this late, but if they know they are only picking up illegals, then what the hell are they fighting for? What you mean? Clarify that for me. Maybe I'm slow. I might be a little slow. He said because they lied. Y'all let me know what y'all talking about. I done missed something. But if they are only picking up illegals, then what the hell are they fighting for? You talking about the people, like, why are the other people fighting for them if they only going after illegals? Because they got relatives and shit. I'm guessing that's what you talking about. I may be not, no. Because they got relatives and shit, and they trying to stick with their people. Well, why did you come to America? Because these supposed to be your people now. Y'all talking about the immigrants out there fighting? Oh, okay. Bro, they they idiots, bro. I should have been on my other stream too. I gotta figure out a way to set that one up over here. Sometimes I get confused about this shit that I got on my screen over here. On my other program, it say I can bring this into that. I just haven't tried it. I think that would take up too many resources too. I don't want to fool with it. I don't want it to slow nothing down. How the hell do I close this? What was I talking about? This map, the election. What is this? Huh! Hold on, what the fuck? What?
Communism here. The process takes too long? Well, then tell people to stop. Okay, why can't we let everyone in? Our border is not your mother. Mass deportations separate families? Well, so does baby mama culture. Mind you, y'all can leave together. Who's going to clean Trump's toilets? People with birth certificates. What did I see at the border? 50 Shades of Brown and a Diddy casting call. Refugees are fleeing communism? Actually, they're just bringing communism here. The process takes too long? Well, then tell people to stop swimming here and the process would be smoother. A wall isn't going to stop anything. Boundaries always help. Try it with your ex. No one is illegal on stolen land. Okay, little miss, swipe or no swiping. Why can't we let everyone in? Our border is not.
That was pretty funny. What the fuck is this? Some nigga on the ground?
And more vehicles are coming to our community.
So what? Yeah, they sure did push most of the blacks out the city for these folks. Especially Chicago. California is feed. There's a lot of Californians in Texas. This nigga is on the ground.
And more vehicles are coming
to
our community. So more Border Patrol.
Hey, I'm a U.S. citizen. I don't want to see you guys around here, right? Get the fuck out of here right now.
That's right.
Get out, wrap his head with
all
a
right,
fucking
community's
baton.
coming
Shut
out.
your ass up.
These assholes are here in our district. Our District 62. There's about 12 trucks that I saw drive in.
Yeah, they gotta get some type of martial law.
Across the street from Home
You can't do no shit like this. You can't be doing that, bro. You can't stop these people from doing their job. He got his little pug out there. Look at these fools. What you running for? Y'all some bad motherfuckers. Stand there. It's like they're fighting for squatters' rights in the United States. Yeah. Like they do in the houses. And if we stay here long enough, they can't make us leave. That's not how that works. We're gonna get your ass up out of here. But you know you are not wanted or welcome and will get kicked out because you're not supposed to be here, so why fight? Yeah. Because like we saying, they feel entitled. That's why they feel like, damn, I could just cross the border, I'm good. Once I cross the border, I'm good. I could just go, you know, petition for a couple of things, and it's going to be some politicians, American politicians, who are going to give me help. You can tell they just causing a riot because they laughing and shit. This is bullshit. If they were serious about it, they wouldn't be smiling and running like that. This dude got his pug and gyrating his hips at the damn cops.
Compartan que la gente está furiosa por lo que está pasando.
Is he really trying to deport the attorneys too? Because you right about that. They is getting bad advice from them. They telling them about all the loopholes and shit. Like Ilhan Omar was doing for the, well, she was doing it for illegal immigrants, but she was doing it for illegal Somalians too. I got to find that little clip where she said, oh, goofy ass lady. I can't stand that bitch. I can't stand that bitch. Yeah, she conducting seminars, providing guidance on how to evade deportation. What? Oh my God. This fucking bitch. this fucking bitch.
xildhibaanad ilhaan cumar oo dhowaan la hadashay saxaafadda ayaa tala bixin siisay dadka sharciga aan haysan ee ku
talinaya dadka. I advise people that if ICE attempts to question you, you are not obligated to answer their questions. Just state that you were advised by a lawyer not to answer questions. Wow. These fucking people, man. They just feel entitled to this shit. Disclosure of your name, immigration status, and the mode of entry is not mandatory. Learn the laws and prepare yourself. Really, man, that's bullshit. Because you can't go to no other countries and just set up shop like this. They don't give a fuck. They only come over here with this bullshit, man. You see, no one is helping them. Newsom is relenting and allowing Tom and Donald Trump to get their asses. Yeah. Only one who was saying some bullshit was Karen Bass, old goofy ass. She just allowing the shit. I mean, not allowing it, but she was trying. What'd she say? She wasn't gonna help him. And Tom Homan and them need to do what they said and start arresting some of these folks. They need to really start arresting some of these people for real, though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he just turned on them. He just act like none of this shit is happening, bro. He is ready to try to be president. That's all he trying to do. He is not going to win. That's what he trying to do. That's why he distancing himself from this immigration bullshit. He trying to ignore it, bro, but we can't let him get away with that. They need to bring that shit up. Soon as he try to get up there on one of them podiums, they need to keep bringing his state up. Just keep bringing it up. Nah, nigga, we didn't forget. We didn't forget. No, we did not forget, sir. We did not forget. Yeah, is what's the name really his auntie? What's her name? Nancy Pelosi. Ain't they really? Is they really related? Is that true? Nancy Pelosi.
No, in jidadkeenii aan wada dhisano anigu waan ahay gabar Mareykanka laga doortay oo Congress-ka Mareykanka ku jirto laakiin waxaan ahay gabar Soomaaliyeed gabar idinku jinsi ah
a girl with your lineage, a girl with your religion, that was a young child taken from her country, that misses her country and wishes to live there and share with his people. Okay, enough said. I don't want to hear nothing else from this broad. Take your ass back. Nancy is his aunt, but his family is connected, so they like really, really connected then. That's why he stayed governor for so damn long. That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. We are fighting to protect illegal immigrants.
This country, millions of us are standing up for our human rights and our democracy. Judges are fighting back
our
to block
democracy,
these unconstitutional executive orders. Here in Congress, we are fighting back every single day. We are fighting to protect immigrant families from mass detention and deportation. We are fighting to prevent horrific cuts to Medicaid, SNAP, and Social Security. It won't be
Medicaid and Social Security for illegal immigrants. Y'all don't need that shit. This is not your fucking country. You don't get no fucking Social Security and SNAP. What the fuck, man? So somebody need to just get up in front of the American people and just tell them, hey, y'all taxes don't go to y'all. Y'all taxes pay for everybody in the whole freaking world. And the reason why I say that is because anybody from any fucking world could just come over here and get these benefits. But y'all gonna have to pay for them. So Americans, y'all need to get a second job. You need to work harder. You might have to do Uber. You might have to wipe somebody's ass or lick some toilet seats. But this money is going to feed these people that's coming over here illegally and not your ass. That's what they need to just straight up tell us. None of this shit you're doing is for you. We don't care about you. We don't give a damn about you. We only care about illegal immigrants. That's why we got people like Ilhan Omar up here talking about she love her country and she wants to go back one day. Well, why in the fuck did you run for Congress? Just resign and go back. You got enough money now. You didn't insider traded enough. You should have enough stocks you can cash the shit out and just go home. Just get out of here. Stupid broad. Oh, goofy looking ass. And you know what's so stupid about her is she'll get up there and talk about white folks, white folks, white folks, white folks this, white folks that, and then get married to a white man. Shut your ass up. Stupid broad. White folks, white folks, white folks, white folks. White folks are the real terrorists. White folks are this, white folks are that. Hold on, let me go get me a white husband. What? It's like y'all hear me on here talking about all these illegal immigrants, and then I'll be like, y'all, hey, check out my wife. It's my beautiful wife. It's little I don't know, Griselda. I put her on my lap. She can't speak no English, and I show her to the camera and tell her how much I love her. Tell y'all, you know, it's my baby. Then I shoo her away, and then I go back to talking about immigrants. All right, baby, go in there and cook. And these illegal immigrants got to go. Sick of them. And then I got one over there cooking on the stove, whipping up some food. That's the kind of shit that she's doing. Oh, she's so fucking stupid. My God. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Let me get off here, man. I'm finna go to sleep because I got to get up early. What time is it? 8? Yeah, 8:30. Let me go and just lay down, catch some Z's for a minute before I got to go do something else. Yep, all of them do need to be deported. Sure do. Well, I appreciate y'all coming through and interacting with me. You know, I always appreciate that. The comments, the interaction, the talk back. That always makes it easier for me. It makes it way easier for me to do this. Because sometimes I just be talking and I'm just talking to myself. Nobody's saying anything. But I appreciate that. Say, oh, shit. Donald Trump has deployed the National Guard. Oh, okay. I'm ready. I can't wait. I got the news on right now. It's on my screen. I am watching it live. So, yeah. Man, look. But, yeah, let me go and get out of here. Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all checking out the stream. I see y'all Monday when I make it back in town. And I'm going to do my thing. Just hanging there with me. Slow motion for me. You know, I do this because I like it. It may take me some years. I'm not like these other streamers. I'm not to that level yet. I'm not I'm not like that good. I keep just trying out different things, trying to see what works, different, setups. I got the vertical, I do the other stream. I do some different little stuff. I'm just trying some stuff. So, man, I'm trying to give people, just a little entertainment whenever y'all come through, when y'all not watching your other shows, and hell, you can just pass a little time, just watch me, interact with me. We'll talk about some bullshit here and there and some different topics and just go from there. Appreciate it, music lovers. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, so with that being said, man, I'm going to holler at y'all. See y'all Monday. And as always, peace.